Hey guys, Mistmaster1 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. So, last time we made it through Shroom Castle sewers after getting forced down there by a chain jump with major anger issues. And now it's pretty much time for us to finish up this area and get to the end, because this will be the last video before we pretty much begin the true end of this game. And this is, I'd say this is the third to last time you'll see me make an introduction for this game, so enough with the sentimental stuff. Off screen, I just want to show this off. I actually fought a decent amount of enemies off screen. I got a decent amount of Supreme Slags, and I finally have a pair for both Mario and Luigi, and we have basically ultimate clothing for everybody, so now that's finished, and we're pretty much done grinding for the game. For my badges I've laid out, because this is going to be important for later, well, I mean, because we have the final fights coming up in the near future, so we pretty much need to have a full powerhouse. We have two Dynamic Badge A's on the Adult Bros, since they use the Bros moves most of the time, or Bro items. We have a Hit Pow Badge for Baby Mario and a Lucky Badge for Luigi, because Hit Pow Badge gives Baby Mario an extra hit, and extra boost, because he usually doesn't take damage since the adults don't usually die, and the Lucky Badge, so Baby Luigi has a better chance of getting a lucky hit during when we're doing, like, copy flowers and stuff like that. But enough explaining, that's pretty much my final loadout for this game, like what we're gonna have equipped and stuff. So, we're gonna start this last little part of the castle, and here's how it's gonna go down. Come on. Luigi, please jump. You're the one that's supposed to be good at jumping. So we go down under the grating here. We do have some beans that we're gonna be collecting, even though we really don't need to. What is with the freaking controlling here? It's so awkward because he's like up against the wall that's not even there. So our ultimate goal right now is to hit those last two light switches in order to melt like the ice that is on that blue pipe, which leads to the end of the castle for the most part. So while we're going to be achieving to do that, we're actually going to go around, and this is the mechanic I was talking about at the end of the last video, how we can walk on the railings of, you know, pretty much every room, and this is how we're going to get across. And unfortunately, this does mean we do have to separate as, you know, the babies and the adults. Thankfully, you can only run into one kind of enemy here, and we're about to go, like, see, we can see a ghoul guy that's right there, and they're not even that difficult. But if you can time it, you can just jump over them. And I do realize my sidebar is technically incorrect, because the ghoul guys are technically a part of the enemies that are on this list now. But at the same time, this is like the only instance where they become relevant to the, you know, above the sewers, so I really don't think it's necessary to actually, you know, include them in this, since this is the only time we'll see them, and more than likely we're not even gonna fight any while we're up here, so just don't pay attention to that. Just making a note of it, because if you weren't 100% sure on that, we do technically have, you know, the ghoul guys as enemies in this floor, but that's really nothing major. So we can get a few items here, and now the reason we went here as the babies is because we need to open up this door right here, because the adults are actually going to come through here later, because you'd think that we just leave the babies here since, you know, what is it? Goddamn, I can't think, because we're already here to begin with, but the adults actually can't make it into the top right room, so we pretty much open the way for the bros, the adult bros, and then we continue on with our way. And there are a lot of items to pick up while we're here. I'd say, I wouldn't say a majority, but a decent amount of items we can find are on these, like, top railings and stuff like that, so let's just move on and collect everything that's here. No, let's go this way. Okay. Yeah, so we are essentially exploring this whole floor again, but now they're on a higher height. And we can actually find different stuff that we wouldn't be able to see, and it really shows you how tall this building actually is. How tall the castle is. We get a bunch of coins, some green peppers, items, and also that's one other thing I forgot to mention, my coin count's really low because I went back and actually bought even more bros items back at Peach's Castle. So technically I lied when I said coins didn't matter, but I just figured, oh goddamn, I actually ran into these guys. This isn't gonna be too bad. See, like, we can one-hit the fucking... That's actually really cool. The badges are already proving their worth right there. Luigi just got a critical hit, and Mario does a lot of damage while he's in this phase where he hasn't taken damage yet. And Mario yeah, let's get, look at that, dude. You see what I mean? Baby Luigi is cleaning house with those critical hits, and even more destruction when Big Mario gets a critical hit while he's powered up. So that's why the badges seem to work really well. The adults will carry the firepower for the bros items, but we'll still have pretty much a lot of firepower for the babies when they're doing their own solo attacks during the bros moves. So it just adds on the attack, and that's what we're going to want for the last fight, since we pretty much can go all out. There's no penalty in using up all our items on the final fight. Grab the red shells there. Oh, come on. Grab the coins here. And it's a neat little thing, because at the very end of this area, you're actually going to see... What is it? Anything over here? No. Okay, just making sure. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about, but you'll see how much destruction this can really cause when we combine with the bros items. Anyway, we're just trying to dodge those ghoul guys, since really we don't need any more leveling. All four of them are at level 30, which is the level I recommend you be for the final fight, so we're done. If I can help it, we're going to be done with random fights, like normal enemy fights. And also, I'd just like to make a note right here. This should look familiar. Do you guys remember this at all from earlier in the game? This is actually the little site where we had to go rescue Baby Peach when she got flown up into the little higher parts of the first floor, and that was like when we were still using our tutorial, like our new move to allow the babies to fly up to actually do the new move where they flew. Just a little thing, a nice detail they added there. And of course we found like some space trousers, which we don't need any more equipment. We already have the most, like we have the best equipment for every character now. And you can't really sell them. I tried to sell the ultimate armor because I had extras of it. And for one thing, it wouldn't, actually maybe you could sell it, I was just not getting something, but I couldn't actually sell it physically. And even if you could sell it, it sells for like 3 coins, so that just to show you they don't want you to get rid of it. And of course, we're never going to get those coins right there, but I'm serious this time, we don't even need coins. Now that we've fully stocked up, and we will truly show you how much power we actually have. Have we been up here? Because I think this is the other side. No, this is a different thing. Okay. Refreshing herbs, red peppers, and, oh, come on, hit that. We don't need the coins, but grab them anyway. We're almost done with this, actually. Let's go through here. And now we have made it to the other side of the, second pairing of light switches. Well, the third pairing, technically, but the second of the third pair, so numbers, how do they work? Now that we've gotten the babies all the way over there, we're actually going to switch back to the adult bros and head to the top left so we can finally hit this last switch, and we can pretty much get to the top of the castle after all this time. This castle has been absolutely huge, and we've explored practically every single part of it. Please don't fight me. Okay. But, oh my god, why are they back? Oh, I remember why. Because I actually went in the time hole, and that's the thing I don't think I've mentioned. If you want to grind off enemies, the best way to do it is to go and fight all the enemies, and if you want to fight them again, jump in the time hole to go back to the castle and come back, and then they'll respawn. So that's how you get them to respawn. I get a snooze orb right here. Can we dodge? No, we cannot. And I got attacked, but Mario's speed is good. I'm actually just gonna run away. I do realize that running away is kind of hypocritical when I said that we're like really strong now, but I really don't want to waste any moves. Plus, fighting solo with just one pair of bros is still kind of difficult to deal with, so, what are you gonna do? So we hit these last few pairs, and there we go, guys. They match up, and they melt that ice block that's surrounding the final blue pipe we need to go in. And we're pretty much ready to go to the end of the castle. Well, we're almost there, but that's the last real puzzle we'll have to do in this area, and last annoying stretch of traveling. So, what I recommend you do... Oh, we have this ghoul guy right here. This one's actually smart, he moves in 4 directions, and he moves really fast when he sees you. So, even though it's a little slow, we're just gonna dig underground by falling down here. We don't need to be on the railing anymore, so don't worry about that. And we're going to dig all the way over to the room where we started this episode. So once we make it to the middle rooms, we're pretty much safe. This room, and the room after don't have any enemies. We need a green warp pipe block, though, if we want to keep going. Where is it? It is not there. It's somewhere here, right? Yeah, right there. Okay. Bring the adults over. And now we are all together again and traversing to the final area. So let's go. Well, I mean final part of the final area. Oh, okay. I forgot this part was here, but you can find another bean if you care about it. I really don't, but it's there. Now moving on. I'm just kind of having a hard time talking because I'm just realizing how close we are to the end. We're gonna get barraged by a bunch of fucking enemies, so I think I'll just clear these guys out. Actually, you know what? Screw it, we're just gonna run away. But interesting enemy combinations, but we're just gonna, well, you know, like bootleg it out of here. Really, I'm just trying my best to not get into fights. We've already showed off all the fights here, so in all honesty, there's no real point to showing them anymore. Plus, again, I want to keep my bros moves. I keep on them bros moves, but they're bros items in this game. And that ghoul guy is going to be a really fucking annoying person and not leave me the fuck alone, because it's a smart one that actually, you know, moves really fast when you're near it. Come on. Okay, grab this, 2 pocket chomps. And how am I going to do this? Let's try for it. Oh my god, he snuck up on me, what a little bitch. I might have to clear these guys. Oh yeah, I can't run away. So the game finally is like, you know what, fuck you, you don't get a chance to fucking run away. Well, I guess we can just show off how strong we really are. That wasn't a good example, but I just really need to get out of here. Okay, and the reason I came over here is because there's one last thing I need to show up before we pretty much go to the end. And this leads back to the library that, you know, we couldn't get by, this little platform that's lowered now. And it gives us good access to pretty much other areas. As you get through this game, as you get through this area of the game, it really just shows you, gives you a lot of shortcuts so you don't have to go through very specific parts to get to where you need anymore. And can we dodge those guys? Alright. Those were the last enemies that we'll actually see before the end of the game, so I say farewell to those enemies, and welcome to one of the last blue pipes you'll ever see in this game. Let's grab all the stock items and go down here. And check this out. Now we're on the other side of the 4th floor, which is actually the final floor. Go into this room over here. We have a little switch, and I'll show off what it does. This is another one of those things where you can, you know, provide a shortcut for yourself. And, oh, let's grab that item while we're here. 1-up supers, it's nice to have, but I don't think we'll need them. This is actually the connecting part where we went into the statue from over here. Except now the right gate outside the 3rd gate, we can actually use since the gate's gone now that we've explored every other part of the castle. And it is time for the final climb, guys. We are going up to the very end of this game right now. We are climbing up some of the last sets of stairs you will see. Well, we still have plenty of stairs to go in terms of how many there actually are left, but we're beginning the real final climb. And a nice little thing right here. Throw the babies off, and it's in your best interest to do this, because it's really easy to get. Fly over here. You can get 3 copy flowers, 3 ice flowers, 3 rocket chomps, 3 red shells, or that was pocket chomps, 3 mixed flowers, and 3 trampolines. Restocks you up of some bros items for the final fight that's coming up minutes from now if we were to put the, you know, the videos all together. So let's enter the statue from this part, and guys, welcome to inside Princess Shroob's statue, the final ascent up to the final fight. We want to take this blue pipe right here because this is the final shortcut that allows us to get someplace faster than having to go through all that, which was very convenient. Of course, I don't really see how it's going to be really convenient considering we're about to finish this game very soon. And this is the final climb, guys. Some of the last stairs you'll ever see. And it's taken so long to get here. 8 months of doing this game, and we're finally climbing up the final sets of stairs that lead to the end. Some items over here, let's grab those. These, again, this is it. If there's anything else that you want to do, now is the time to do it, because once we go forward far enough... Mario! Oh, Peach is very close. My sensors are... Oh, no, that was Stuffle, not Peach. I'm stupid. My sensors are pinging. Yes, no doubt about it. The Cobalt Star is acting fully insanitized. What's it doing? It's trying to tell us something. Let me interpret the... Thank you all for everything you've done. Now we must part. At least, that's what I believe it's saying. But why is it leaving? All of you, please continue looking for Princess Peach. In the meanwhile, I will try to ascertain the whereabouts of Princess Shroob. That is a generalized gist. Or gist. And now it's gone. Yep. Come now, we must hurry and join up with the princess. I have a feeling she's very close, and I wonder how I could possibly know that. It's not like I've played this game before. More items, get some mushroom drops, some super drops, and it wouldn't be complete without even more stairs. So, go up the stairs, and here it is, guys. Mario. Sorry for all the trouble. This will seem rather sudden, but would you please save our progress in this area? It's just... Oh yeah, and he's breaking the fourth wall. My forecastination sensors, I don't know, are clanging away. I do not believe we'll be able to return once we pass through that door. Luigi's like, holy shit. He backs off. I would hate to boot up a regret cycle for our adventure. Isn't it smart to save? And Luigi's trying to run away. What a bitch. You know, save. You'll save, right? It's a very convincing suitcase. Then back to adventure. So you heard him, guys. This is the very last room before we go to the end of the game. We're not going to step on the switch. That would be a bad idea. We get a full healing block, which we don't need, and some extra items. And guys, that's going to do it for this episode. We have reached the very end. Beyond these doors lie the final, fights that we need to do in order to save the princess. And that'll pretty much be it. However, we do have one more video before the finale, so don't count this next video as the finale. It's going to be like a pre-finale, so... Anyway, guys, I've been Mistmaster1. Thank you for watching. This has been episode 35 of Let's Play Mario & Luigi Partners in Time. And join me for real next time on the beginning of the end while we do the pre-finale, which will be part 36. And then we're going to have one hell of a finale in terms of length for the actual ending. So... I've been Mistmaster1. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more content coming soon. And I will see you guys in episode 36 for the beginning of the end. We've made it through Shroob Castle. We've conquered all the evil areas. We only have one real threat left to deal with, and that's Princess Shroob. We foiled all her plans, and we've made it to the top of her statue in her castle, the final thing that stood in our way. And it's time that we finally lay this to rest and save the world, save the princess, and go home. So thank you guys for watching one last time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys then.